Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm here with your Sunday service and we've got a different spread that I'm going to try out today. Or it's a tryout of new spreads. Okay, this one's called the Celtic Compass spread. I'm going to, I picked this up kind of yesterday on our game night. North, south, east, west. The compass. So I thought about this spread that I've had a look at before, but I haven't really used it on the channel. So not only am I using it on the channel, I'm going to offer it as a service for this week. From Sunday to, we'll have a new one next Sunday. So for this week, next week, for the following week. You can book yourself in the Celtic Compass spread for £25. Just email me, details in the description box. I'm going to do a collective reading using this spread today so that you can get a bit of a feel of it. These are for the masculines. They are the Druidcraft Tarot. I'm going to focus on the feminine's energy first. So I'm going to do both the masculine and feminine reading today. Okay. Your reading will just be for your energy. Okay, your personal reading. Okay, let's give this a go. Now, this spread is meant to be used with the Angel and Ancestor cards, and I will be using them. But not only them, we're going to use the tarot cards. Witch's Tarot for the Divine Feminine. Let's get these cards out. So the first card is the centre of the compass. This is your spirit, you and your energy. Okay. North. This one here. East. South and west. I will tell you what these positions mean as we go along. West. Okay. Northeast. Southeast. My mind's gone blank. It's southwest. North. Southwest. Northwest. There we go. Not liking the west much. It's like we're going towards the east. Okay, here's the card. So let's have a look into this. The first question for the centre is you. It's not even like a question. It's letting you know. Let me read this. The Celtic Compass spread was created especially for the use with the angels and ancestors oracle cards, because the deck is filled with wisdom keepers and messengers who will be able to give you deep guidance about your energy at this time. And we're really looking at the energy like wrapping up the year, guys. With this spread, look not only at the card meanings, and that's why I'm using tarot here, but also the archetypal characters, as they represent aspects of your gifts and talents. If you receive any of the symbol cards, they are particular energies that are manifesting through you at this time. So we're clear about what this reading really means. Okay, and the cards we're using. Cool. So centre is your spirit, you and your energy. Divine Feminine, you are in the Seven of Pentacles. You and your energy. I feel like, how do I say this politely? I feel like the Divine Masculine's mopiness energy seems to be affecting your core, your centre. We got the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this energy is about the longing, waiting for the harvest. But seeing as we're doing your reading, Divine Feminine, and the Masculine's here, and this is about your centre, it could be your Divine Masculine is kind of unsettling you a bit. When it comes to, I was going to say the root of the cause. The root of the core. Let's have a look at what Angel and Ancestor card wants to come out. You and your energy, Divine Feminine. We've got the Hermit, retreat and recharge. So I do feel like, well, the Divine Masculine is resting. And this is what you're picking up on. Looks like he's meditating. And, interesting. I'm just going to kind of take that back. I feel maybe he's not so much meditating and resting, retreating and recharging. He's more moping around. That's what I feel like. There's a real moping energy from the Divine Masculine here. Feels like it could be affecting your core. The reason why, because I felt like there was a block here, actually. It took me to the third eye and to the crown. So it's like the Divine Masculine's not really allowing these messages to flow. Hermitage. You and your energy. I will maybe read some more in a moment. I want to look at the Rider-Waite Tarot. I had these out in case I wanted to clarify anything. And we got that moping energy. It's just staring at me. Oh, and over here as well. Five of Cups, Five of Cups. Well, let's have a look at your North, which is Earth. What is grounding you and providing you with focus at this time? Divine Masculine. I do apologise, Divine Feminine. It's just kind of, I was hoping that this energy wouldn't be affecting you in the run-up to New Year, but it looks like it could be. What is grounding you and providing you with focus at this time? And you're focusing on the King of Pentacles. It feels like you're trying to work out, like, there's a void energy. He's in the void. You can't kind of pick up on his energy. Let's go to East, which is air. Your current thoughts and perceptions. Okay. Your current thoughts and perceptions are, he's with the Divine. The Divine's looking after him, balancing him. We've got the Hierophant, the High Priest. So you can't kind of feel the Divine Masculine. You're not really sure of his whereabouts. You can feel this mopiness, moodiness. And he's with the Divine. He's being balanced out in his masculine and feminine energy. Most definitely his feminine energy here. Because all you can see is Pentacles, which takes me to the Sun side of the key. The Sun key, which will be the masculine's key. So we're balancing, well, the Divine Masculine's being balanced out. Every cloud has a silver lining, Divine Masculine. That's what that key's kind of shouting out to me. Okay. So that was air. Your current thoughts and perceptions. Let's go to North. Sorry, South. Not only do I not know my left and right, I don't really know my North, South, East, West either. South is fire. Your rising desires and primal needs. Okay. Your rising desires. Where's the Sun all of a sudden here from? Your rising desires and your primal needs. You are the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine primal needs, she obviously does desire. What is it? Your rising desires and primal needs. She does desire the Ten of Pentacles, which will mean the Divine Masculine coming in. But you're wanting to keep your independence. So I feel like it's kind of wobbled you a bit, this energy, or it's going to wobble you a bit. You're needing to keep your independence. And when I say that, I mean keep a check of your own stability, internal stability. That was South. West is water. How you really feel emotionally. The Chariots, you just wish that things would move along. That Divine would give the Divine Masculine a big nudge in the right direction, towards your direction, towards your legacy. And this is the legacy for both of you. I kind of stopped clarifying with these. We'll come back. What's next? Northeast, which means what needs attention and action? The Lovers. The Lovers needs attention and action. Southeast, where to direct your energy and intention, Divine Feminine, on yourself. You're actually in the void too, but you're looking after you. You're in the void too, but you're looking after you. Okay, so you need to take care of you. And I want to say you want to take care of you, not only for yourself, but also for your Divine Masculine, seeing as you're kind of one. Okay. So it's like you need to look after oneself for the other one. That was Southeast. What to direct your energy where to direct your energy and intentions on your South Divine Feminine. Southwest, what you need to let go and let flow, all the conflict. This is the Divine Masculine's battle. If you have a look, you're up there on that dragon, flying high. He's the one that has to get through these challenges. And Northwest, the outcome of your current vibration. There's a defensiveness. That's it. I'm not even going to say about the Divine Masculine standing his ground. He's been quite stubborn, it feels. But this is a defensiveness here. It's kind of like, I do want to say kind of stay away maybe. You might get a bit prodded, poked with that stick. That's the energy I feel. Divine Masculine's a little bit defensive here. He's standing his ground. When it comes to, I want to say, maybe not connecting with the divine, but it's about not actually giving this love the chance to evolve. So he's standing his ground. He's been quite stubborn. So it's definitely unbalanced him. He's moping, moody, broody, moping around. You can pick up on this, Divine Feminine. Okay. Right, let's go back to clarifying with these Angel and Ancestors cards. Where's the book? Oh, it's right here, of course it is. I'm using it. Hermit, and we're looking at you and your energy. But it's like you're picking up on the masculine's energy. Retreat and recharge. I'll hold it up with both of these cards. I'll hold up both of these cards. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. It's like it wants to come out really quickly. I think they're a bit sick of the messages, to be honest. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within. And if you don't take time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother, Father, God. And that's what I felt here, the blending of the masculine, feminine energies. The extended message. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. So I feel like that's for you, Divine Feminine. I feel about the card, and we're talking about the Divine Masculine, the extended message is the message being extended to you, Divine Feminine. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your batteries. It doesn't say that. Recharge your energies. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you're working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. So regardless of whether your Divine Masculine is doing this, doesn't matter. You just need to do that. Make sure that you retreat to recharge your energies. Feels like there's a real strain on the Divine Feminine's energy here at your core. And if you wonder what it is, it feels like it's your Divine Masculine moping around. Okay. That statement alone upsets him. It's like total denial. He's not moping around. He is. Yeah, he's miserable, unhappy. Okay, and on a massive cover-up job here. Let's have a look at this King of Pentacles sitting in the North position. Earth. What is grounding you and providing you with focus at this time? Divine Masculine, the King of Pentacles. So I want to say, seeing as a Divine Masculine, it looks like he's looking for every cloud has a silver lining. I want to say that you're actually balancing your masculine energy and learning how to deal with him when he erupts inside and unsettles you. So, King of Pentacles. What is grounding you and providing you with focus at this time? We can see that it's the Divine Masculine's energy here. It's about him being stable, secure, dependable. So it's kind of like you're wondering how your Divine Masculine is getting on. And it's like he doesn't really want you to know. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. So Divine Feminine, it's very much about you wanting to see into the future, trying to connect with the Divine Masculine, but also you're focusing, it's kind of like the assurance that you're looking for that this is coming. So you have this, it looks like you're looking into a mirror that's like the universe. Let's have a look at this, Mirror Guardian. But it says, take time to reflect, Divine Feminine. Let's read this message. So, this is what is grounding you and providing you with focus at this time. The Mirror Guardian. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognise your gifts. So it's like you're trying to have a look into the Divine Masculine's world to see whereabouts, which is totally understandable. It's not like you're not allowed to do that. It's just kind of saying it seems pointless at the moment doing that. You need to, it's like rather than pointing fingers at others, point that finger at yourself. Okay, and see what work still needs to be done within you. So it's like kind of mind your own business. Okay, and rather than focusing on what the Divine Masculine's doing, focus on what you're actually doing. Angels accept you just the way you are. Even when you are going through a challenging time, they still hold you in the highest esteem. And I feel like this is how the Divine Feminine still holds the Divine Masculine. It's like he's her North Star. Maybe she's his North Star. Even when you are going through a challenging time, they still hold you in the highest esteem. The Mirror Guardian, a female angel looking into a mirror of life, invites you to witness your spiritual strength and beauty, to see yourself as the angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs, okay, so we're talking about the core belief here is, what is the core belief? That's the core. I kind of said it's more about wondering how your Divine Masculine's doing. Has he retreated? Has he recharged? The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected back to you by your world. Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within, and the Mirror Guardian helps you recognise that. When this card appears, you are being invited to take some time to see where you are right now. So the extended message. I'm just wondering who this is for or from. Let's read it. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to note all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Self-love here, Divine Feminine. I want to say really how you're feeling. The Divine Masculine deep down is feeling the same way. Not just that, but all the lessons. You're like doing a rerun of how far you've how much you've grown over this year. And I want to say you need to believe that your Divine Masculine also has had a growth spurt. When this card appears, you are being invited to take some time to see where you are right now. We've already done this bit. I've already read the extended message as well. Most of it. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able too as well. Okay, I think we've got that. It's quite clear, really. Stop focusing too much on your divine masculine. Focus on you. He could be doing exactly the same, focusing too much on you. And what he's done, he's retreated to actually put his focus on him. So it's like that. The divine masculine, it feels like, has made a really healthy choice to actually withdraw and deal with his own inner demons, conflict. Let's look at East here. This is air, your current thoughts and perceptions. That he's with the divine. That's the high priest here, the Hierophant. Your current thoughts and perceptions. He's being looked after. And if you don't feel that, then there's the clarity for you. He's being looked after by the Divine Father. It says here that he will be connecting with Mother and Father Sky. Balancing the masculine and feminine energies here, but it feels very much about balancing the feminine's energy. And Divine Feminine, it feels like you're learning to balance your masculine's energy. It feels like you're giving each other a little wobble here. Could be this kind of kick up the bum. You need to do some work as well, Divine Feminine. As too does your Divine Masculine. It's not like a single-sided story. Okay. Oh, apparently it's not a single-sided experience. You've got a shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. So I feel like both of you are learning. It says have a look about how far you've come this year, how much you've grown, whether you've tapped into like the animal kingdom. You know who your animal spirit is, but you have a shapeshifter here. It's like you are becoming. Both of you are becoming. Becoming what? You're becoming one. It's like you're going to realise that what one of you is projecting, so too is the other one. So what's your projections? You wouldn't want your Divine Masculine to be worrying about you so much that he didn't get on with doing the work that he needed to do. Oh, this was coming through the other day. It's like, don't get in the way of someone's path just because you feel that they should be somewhere else. How do you know that? How do you know what path they need to go down and what lessons they need to learn? If you distract someone from their growth and their or the journey of ascension, the path that they're going through, down that path is all their lessons, all their contrast. Okay, so we learn from experience, and once we've learned from experience, we can make like good judgments, can't we? But it kind of comes to us having have made bad judgments in the past to actually gain the experience to go on and make good judgments in the future. Good choices, what we feel are good. So try not to get in the way of anyone else's growth path. Shapeshifter. Let's have a look at this. And this was for air, your current thoughts and perceptions. I actually felt here as if you're connecting very much with your Divine Masculine through the animals. Okay, it feels like they are with you. They might not be with you in their 3D physical form, but they're most definitely, it's like their energy is with you, just in another vessel. So take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. And that's what's going on. Or that's what you should be telling yourself. Your thoughts and perceptions. Okay, in native traditions, a shapeshifter is either an animal that has the capacity to change between species, or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal to go journeying. If there is a wild animal you are particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or journey and practice to go exploring in the other worlds. So it's not like your Divine Masculine's not with you. If anything, he's with you all the time. But it feels like he needs to focus on him. And so do you, Divine Feminine. You need to focus on you, your gifts and your talents and your strengths. And there's definitely this energy of not being so weak to allow another to be able to drain your energy like that, including your Divine Masculine. Okay. And vice versa for him. This is about not allowing each other to affect each other so much. So when you shift into animal form, you can see the world through different eyes and tap into the animal survival skills to help yourself through a particular situation. The extended message. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. And I feel like this is speaking about the Divine Masculine. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You're moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You may, doesn't say you may, it says you have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into your power of your spirit animal. Note, if you're seeing a particular animal regularly, because it's medicine. Oh, note, if you're seeing a particular animal regularly, it's because its medicine is coming to you. So if you are seeing a particular animal, when you're out and about, or normally they can come and find you at your home, do some research into the meaning of what that animal brings with it. Okay, very interesting. Yes. I'm feeling like I might only have to do the one reading, or at least leave a gap between doing another reading. Okay, I think we might need to tap on this emotional loss and see if we can kind of help the Divine Masculine with some guidance here. Okay, it's there if they want to take it then, isn't it? But I do feel like they are in the hands of the Divine. It's like everything's going to plan. Let's have a look at the South energy. Fire, your rising desires and primal needs. You need to remain in your Divine Feminine energy. You will attract your Divine Masculine in this energy. Feeling fruitful abundance, comforted, cared for and nurtured by the Divine. It feels like you've taken so long to be out. You've taken so long. No, you have taken. I mean, it's your journey as well. You've taken so long to get to this point in your life that, well, you've got the seer that's come up. It's time that you see beyond the current situation. It's like you don't want to just throw all that away. It's like not put it to good use. So we have the seer, see beyond the current situation, perfect to come up with the Divine Feminine. As you are tapped in, tuned in and turned on. Your rising desires and primal needs. Now you do have this kind of globe here, so there is this kind of, it feels like it's natural to want to know how your counterparts progressing, because obviously you care for them, as they also care for you. But does that mean that it's healthy? Okay, it depends what degree it's kind of affecting your core. So let's have a look at this. Your rising desires and primal needs. You need to connect with the Divine. And we have the seer. I've just opened up to the oracle though. Look beyond your current situation and raise your vibration and focus on love. Most indigenous people have a seer in the family or tribe. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. So you don't really want to squash down this natural gift that you have, even if it seems that you are the only one in your family that has this gift. And that you're brave and courageous enough to actually live it, show it, share it. Their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. A true seer will help you see that your intentions can change, therefore so can your future. The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. The extended message. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favourable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. So it's not really telling you to take your eyes off of your divine masculine, okay, and to kind of give up on it. It's just like, give each other some space. That sounds right. Okay, let's come over here. Just give each other some space. Let's have a look at West. Water, how you really feel emotionally. Well, we have the Chariot. How you really feel emotionally, as if things could move along a bit quicker, as if the divine would kind of get to work on it and help to move things along. They are, guys. But it's needing for both of you to be balanced in your masculine, feminine energy. And at the moment, this Chariot's being pulled in 2 directions. Let's get a card. Okay, we've got 2 cards, Spirit Fox and the Moon. Take note of intuitive messages and Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Your talents are so needed to help light up our world, enlighten our world. Now, it said about if a symbol card come out. If you receive any of the symbol cards, is this a symbol card, the Moon? I believe it is. Let me just have a look. They've got different, they're warrior symbols. And we've got the Moon. And we've got the Spirit Fox. Divine Feminine. I'm going to say this is for you. So let me read this one first. The Feminine's energy. Use your intuition, practice discernment, and see through illusions and blockages. The Moon is strongly associated with the Divine Feminine and the energy of receiving. If the Sun is God, the Moon is Goddess. So if the Sun is the Divine Masculine, I'll pick that up with the keys here. With the Moon and the Sun keys. If the Sun is God, the Moon is Goddess. And so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a psycho energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often come and go in waves, and to somewhat interesting behaviour. So when the Moon appears in a reading, you are often being told that not everything is as it seems. The Moon has a dark side, just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. Tap into your intuition, Divine Feminine. So the Moon has a dark side, just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. Now we had the Moon energy come up, was it yesterday? A couple of times. So the extended message, lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the Moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased. And there's that push from the Divine here with the Chariot. So take note of any feelings arising at this time. There are messages from your soul. They are messages from your soul and angels. The Moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself if you're avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. And that takes me to, there's no need for you to seek or ask questions because you already know all the answers. Excuse me. There's nothing that you need to seek for outside that you already know within. We're just really learning how to tap into this and trust it. Let's read this Spirit Fox. So we're looking at how you feel emotionally, and we have the Spirit Fox, and I feel like this is for the masculine's energy. Okay, trust your talents in changing times. Hold it this way. The Spirit Fox features my favourite animal of all time, the red fox, an amazingly resilient creature able to survive in urban conditions or the freezing temperatures of the Arctic. Foxes know what it's like to be hunted. For centuries, they have been sought for their precious fur when all they want to do is survive. So the Spirit Fox can help you overcome the energies of adversity and unfair treatment. Also, as urban foxes hide in cities and go about their business in the darker hours, the fox offers the medicine of blending in. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is trying to maybe blend in. I don't know, because he has these extreme talents that are wanting to be known and shown. The extended message. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge. But be open to the shifts occurring, because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you're being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. So the Divine Masculine can feel this if you're kind of tracking him down, it's putting pressure on him. Okay. So the experience, he's going to feel the release. When you switch your concern more to you than to your Divine Masculine, your concerns. I feel like it's your only concern, is how your Divine Masculine is doing. We'll have a check-up and see how you're getting on. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge, but be open to the shifts occurring, because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is working every day just being the best that he can be. During these shifting times, the shift to New Earth. Where are we up to? Okay, so that comes from over there. Okay. Northeast, the lovers, what needs attention and action? Why do I feel as if you're kind of kissing? You're going to let go of each other. You're going to allow each other to heal. Trusting that this angel, she's the matchmaker. Let me read to you what the Lovers card is. Because this is what needs attention and action. A pair of young lovers share an intimate moment in a beautiful spring garden filled with blooming trees, flowers, and a stream. Springtime, guys. Above and behind the couple, coming out of the clouds, an angel watches over the pair. The The sun illuminates the winged angel, and the angel is reaching out and blessing the bond between the couple in a shower of beautiful glowing light. Representing harmony and messages, the angel gently reminds us that love enlightens and heals. The couple is on the verge of a kiss. Romance is in the air, and once the couple does kiss, their emotional commitment begins, and their destinies will forever be entwined. They are about to discover whether they have chosen well. The Lover's card is a card of choices made and romance. It is a wonderful illustration of the balance of opposites. And that's what you're here to be, representations, to be this example. Well, it's a wonderful illustration of the balance of opposites and the power of attraction. Classically, the man represents reason and the woman symbolises emotions. The woman wears a rosy pink gown, the colour of love and soft, happy emotions. She has 6 pink roses in her red hair. The 6 roses are a nod to the number of this card, which symbolises a balance of opposites. Pink roses in particular stand for a romantic love. In bloom, at the couple's feet, are daffodils and hyacinths. These magical flowers add the enchantment of chivalry, I can never say this word, come on, chivalry, and new love to the meaning of this card. Okay, let's have a look at the meaning. The Lovers is a card of relationships and choice. This card illustrates the power of love, desire, destiny, romance and attraction. It celebrates challenges overcome so that 2 lovers can be together. The angel in this major arcana card may be thought of as a matchmaker, but she may also be a protective force for the couple. The angel is a symbol of destiny. She is there to show us how every choice we make can affect our future. And the angel reminds us to choose wisely. And who do you have to choose first, guys? Yourself. Keyword: sexual love, beauty, a romantic relationship, decisions, commitment, choices to be made. The choice you make now will affect your future. Love heals. Let's get a card. So what needs attention and action? I'm still feeling, guys, it's about focusing on yourself rather than focusing too much on each other. The Sun, enjoy success and happiness. So it's definitely the Sun energy that kind of needs working on. What needs your focus is you enjoying success and happiness, inner success, inner happiness. The most successful person is the happiest person. So let's look at this Sun energy. So what needs attention and action? Enjoying success and happiness. So we've had the Moon that's come up, and we've got the Sun. Both of you enjoying your success and happiness. Know that doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. The Sun has long been associated with the energy of success. It's the most powerful planet in the solar system. Solar, referring to the Sun. So of course, when the Sun card appears in a reading, it will bring power, success and light. It brightens up all connections, banishes darkness, brings a sense of youthfulness and invites you to connect with the energy of joy so that you can be light in spirit and heart. No doom and gloom, no gloominess, mopiness, moodiness. Guys, you really do need to kind of make sure you've got your happy on. Okay. You are being surrounded by the brightness of the Sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. I was going to say growth. So if you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm, and it also encourages everything to grow. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take a new step in a relationship, the sun will bring the right energy to you. If you are asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. Well, here you are, Divine Feminine. I feel like now you're walking into the void yourself. You're going to take some of your own time to retreat and recharge. And hopefully you can understand why now. Just going to check what the question is. Southeast, where to direct your energy and intentions on yourself? You can see like the little dolphin's poking his head up. And he pokes his head up to see on the progression of the Divine Feminine. Let's read this, just so that you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Eight of Cups. In the foreground are 8 silver cups, all stacked and balanced neatly in rows and sitting on the shoreline. That's what you've done, Divine Feminine. So in the foreground are 8 silver cups, all stacked and balanced neatly in rows and sitting on the shoreline. Behind the 8 cups, we see a young woman in a blue traveller's cloak with a sprig of blooming sweet peas tucked in her hair. I'm not sure how much you can see of this card here. The young woman is walking away from the cups, leaving them behind, and she is travelling at the water's edge. That she is walking in an in-between place is significant here. So you're in that in-between place here, Divine Feminine. She is at the boundary of one realm and the next, namely the earth and sea. An unseen breeze blows, ruffles her cape, a bit behind her. A crescent moon shines down from a nighttime sky where 8 tiny stars twinkle. There are high cliffs in the distance, but the traveller keeps her eyes on the horizon. She has chosen to abandon things that are no longer necessary or are detrimental. As she travels down the beach, a dolphin spy hops out to see her. The dolphin was considered to be a messenger by the ancient Greeks. He appears in this card as if he is checking on the woman's progress. The young woman is moving on and moving forward. The blossoms in her hair are symbolic. In the language of flowers, pink sweet peas symbolise departure. Right, okay, the meaning. This card symbolises the need to move on in your life. The need to move forward might be a physical relocation, such as moving for a job or moving to a new home, or this be an emotional shift. Either way, the message of the 8 of Cups should be honoured. If your move is emotional, then set some healthy boundaries. Put the past behind you and go forward with determination to a better, happier and healthy place. If you are physically moving, then go forward and enjoy the positive changes in your life. Divine Feminines, no matter where you go now, you do know that it's going to be good. You only attract goodness. Why? Because that's what you are. You're all good. So it doesn't really matter where the divine sends you. You know that it's going to be an awesome experience wherever you go. Okay. The keywords are moving on with your life, leaving the past behind you and setting healthy boundaries. Once and for all. For one and for all. Okay. Well, let's get a Angel and Ancestor card. The Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Right, okay, where are we up to now? Oh, we're still here, aren't we, the Southeast? Where to direct your energy and intentions. You need to direct it on you moving beyond these ancestral patterns, this past programming. I'm so tickled. Elder. It's gone dark. comes before Father Sky. Move beyond the limitations you have. Okay, you have. Move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members, past and present. No, you could have set these, what do we call them? Patterns yourself. Because this is a new connection. There was no one really to, when it comes to you and your divine masculine, there was no kind of like guidebook, was there? Well, I feel like there is now. There's the guidance. You managed to tap into it. Feels like you're settling into the connection. Okay. So move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members, past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetics and behavioural patterns. Yeah, you are very strong. You need to tap into that strength. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal members. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. Their hunter-gatherer culture and ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and balance with the earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that will help you heal and adapt to the ever-changing planet, but also an understanding of what a spiritual life should be. What it should be, not what you think it looks like, what actually a spiritual life does consist of. The extended message. The elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it's an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have had expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on. And also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks they have created for you. And I want to say the biggest setback is not being able to, how do I explain this? Point out, it's not even that. It's about our ancestors not really even understanding what love is, let alone kind of guiding future generations on it. So, yeah, it's like they're sorry that they didn't really, no one really tells you, do they, what to do when it comes to love. And that's all that there is. Okay. Love is all there is. Love is all you need. Love is all there is. I'm coming up with like a little poem now, or no, just like a little saying. It's like, and if you don't believe me, go and take a look, pick yourself up an old-fashioned book. I don't know, why would you say that? Do some research. Okay, so we're on to this west side now. West side is the best. East side is the best. Jeez, we've gone into Ali G now. Okay, well, we're going over to the west. But southwest, what you need to let go and let flow. Conflict. Divine Feminine, you're flying way high now to be involving yourself in this kind of nonsense, disturbance. So you're up there. Masculine, he'll find his way, just like you did. Remember your journey. And know that it's very much more than likely your Divine Masculine is going through exactly the same. Maybe in a bit of a different way, but he's learning how to actually fully live a spiritual life and what that actually consists of. Inner happiness and success. The feeling of inner happiness and success. So let me get, that is the card of conflict. I'm not going to read it. We are going to pull one of these cards. What you need to let go and let flow. These cards look very similar, the colours of them, don't they? What What have we got? Direction Guardian, choose your path, and Shaman, trust in higher forces. So this is a total surrender to the divine. Until you surrender divine masculine, you're going to feel this conflict. And it feels like the divine feminine's picking up on it. But she can balance herself out. It's like that's not your concern, is it, divine masculine? No. You need to be more concerned about your own needs than the needs of others. It's like you don't need to make decisions for the divine feminine on what's best for her and her well-being, because I actually feel like you feel that actually you staying away because it unsettles your divine feminine is the best thing. It's like, you don't need to go and make decisions for what's right or wrong for your divine feminine. You just need to focus on what's right, what feels right and what feels wrong to you. Okay, because you have to do this for yourself, not for anyone else. Because if you do it for anyone else, there's a strong chance that you're going to be playing the blame game a bit later on. So do it for yourself. Take responsibility for yourself, your own energy, and your own direction in life. Okay. Not what's best for other people, what's best for you, divine masculine. Let's read the direction guardian. You need to choose your path, your path. And this is what you need to let go of and allow it to flow. It really is quite a joint message, isn't it? We thank the Lord for that because I've been off quite a while. Okay. Divine masculine, choose your path. Connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. Also, divine feminine, because this is for both of you. The Direction Guardian card represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at crossroads and don't know which way to go. When we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture. They can help us know what is best for all involved. The Direction Guardian card refers to the vision of the Hebrew, homemade brew, been drinking. The Direction Guardian, you won't be able to be directed if you're under the influence of alcohol, like if you're seriously intoxicated. Okay. That doesn't give you an excuse to just be like drunk, to be a drunk, to block it out. But you won't be able to follow directions under the influence of alcohol. That's like spirit fighting spirit. And like spirit doesn't fight, spirit just flows. The Direction Guardian card refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces. One was a child, cherub, one was a bull, one was a lion, and one was an eagle. So they're all the characters that have come off of the Well card and the Wheel of Fortune card. 4 corners of the earth. These 4 faces show the angels can appear in many guises and guide us in many different directions, but always for our highest good. Okay, so if you are drinking, I would say maybe you're seeing things. It's like hallucinations. Did I just see that? Did it just happen? Well, the extended message is your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savoured. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly, I keep spitting everywhere, to apologise, and particularly if you are feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. Conflict, choose with your heart, divine masculine. The path that's going to light you up. Then we have the shaman, trust in higher forces. Okay, I just... Trust in higher forces. Couldn't quite find the card, but have a look here. Trust in your angels, guides and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. On the inner planes, all of the shamans of times gone by are helping the human race to understand the complexities of life and the needs of Mother Earth. Oh, that would be about going back and reading an old-fashioned book, an old book. Many are working as spiritual guides to light workers and light warriors. The shaman card brings the energy of your shaman guides to you. So divine feminine, light workers, divine masculine, light warriors. Shamans believe that when there was illness or disease, it was because a person's power had been left behind somewhere or a negative pattern had installed itself in them. So we're looking now really at your health. How healthy are your boundaries when it comes to what kind of penetrates you, what you allow to penetrate you. In trance, they would travel to the underworld to recall this power and remove the demon. If this card comes to you, it's because you need to do some release work with lower energies or with your lack of trust in the spiritual energies that are guiding you. The shaman will aid you in your quest. Divine Masculine, such a strong message here for you to get you through. Where to? The Divine Feminine, she's up there. There she is. There are spiritual allies working in your favour, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies, and when you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct this situation and come out on top. That's where you're looking to go, all the way through there to the top. The Shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. An extremely personal way. Because this is about you. Whether you're the masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. It's about you and no other. Okay. I believe we're on the last card now. Northwest. The outcome of your current vibration. 7 of Wands. For one, that card does mean taking back your power. Let's read the outcome and see what the actual book wants to say. I felt like Divine Masculine is very defensive. He's protecting his own power. He's not allowing it to be taken and he's not giving it away. He wants to feel strong and stable and secure. So let's have a look at the 7 of Wands. A fit and trim young man holds a blooming hawthorn wand horizontally in front of his chest. Behind him are cliffs in the background that represent the unknown. Can we see these cliffs in the background? Okay, let me come in closer. Behind him are cliffs in the background that represent the unknown, but the sky is brightening up and the clouds have parted, which is a visual clue that all is well here. All is well with the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. All is well with the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. The young man is taking a stand and is wearing flame colours of golden, yellow, orange and red to help visually link him to the element of fire. He charges towards the other wands confidently, as if he is enjoying the challenge. He is independent, clever, and more than capable of handling whatever life throws at him. And that's how you want your Divine Masculine to come to you, Divine Feminine. And the same with you as well. Okay. So it is a notice. Oh, okay, we've really jumped here. It is a notice that he is independent, clever, and more than capable of handling whatever life throws at him. This card symbolises adrenaline, enthusiasm and ambition. The young man in this card not only has the will to succeed, he relishes the chance to put his mental, physical and magical skills to the test. So don't get in his way, Divine Feminine. You need to focus on you. Meanings. When the Seven of Wands turns up in a reading, it is a notice that you are about to face a challenge. One you will thoroughly enjoy. It may be a sort of personal test, where you take on the challenge just for the fun of it, to see just how far you can advance your skills, be they magical or mundane. This card shows the use of muscle and movement with restraint and style. Your enthusiasm, ambition and wit will serve you well here. This card appearing in a reading assures that you will overcome obstacles and rise above them with style, wit and humour. So let's get the final card. The outcome of your current vibration. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. It's a beautiful card. This is, I feel because this is incorporating grace into the equation, which is the Divine Feminine energy. Shaolin Master, a very nice, graceful, confident, Divine Masculine. What more could you ask for? Slow and steady, breathe and flow, take a gentler approach. The Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety, because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art, and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement choices and actions. The extended message: you're being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down? Or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. That's just an awesome reading. That's how I personally feel about that. I don't feel like I need to do a Divine Masculine separate reading. The Divine's got them. And they pick up so much from this. And while you work on balancing out your masculine energy, you must believe that the Divine Masculine is balancing out his feminine energy. It's learning to be graceful in movement and action. Learning to trust in the higher forces. Choosing his path and allowing himself to be directed. And most important, both of you need to enjoy the success and the happiness that not only will you bring to each other, but what you bring to this world. But it starts off with what's going on with you first. So once you feel successful, and that will come when you feel happy, boom. And it's not even far, guys. This is like kind of the reading until next week. Okay, I'm going to end with a Mother Mary card. And I'm going to go. How long have we been on for? 1 hour, 9 minutes, 25 seconds. So if you'd like to book this reading for yourself, email me, guys. If you'd like to see what guidance comes out. But this is like pretty fantastic collective guidance that we can all take on board, guys. Take care of you. It's like if you don't take care of you, you're going to be no good for each other. That didn't take long, did it? I thought, first of all, it was the Lady of Rest coming out again because we had that card the other day come up. Card number 20, which I really like because it's kind of wrapping up old cycles and the beginning of new ones, a new year. So it's about refocusing your gaze at this time. And that's for both of the divine counterparts. Refocus your gaze. Focus on you. Our Lady of the Star Blossom. Let's hear this final message. She has got some blossom now. It comes out in the springtime, doesn't it? Everything's pointing towards the spring, guys. And to be honest with you, take a look around. There's no point being impatient. There's not really much that any of us can do at the moment. So can't you just settle into that? It's not even in your hands at the moment anyway. Your vibration is though, and your thoughts. Okay, I bring you sweet tidings of heavenly grace from the star-filled heavens. I need to kind of move a little bit. Let's go this way. Okay. Perfect. I bring you sweet tidings of heavenly grace from the star-filled heavens. There are spiritual beings of great wisdom and love that wish to assist you now. These beings love you unconditionally and will only come to your aid if asked. I am with you, and I shall always be, even when you ask for assistance from other loving beings also. Together, we can assist you. These loving beings, through me, share this message with you. Ask us for assistance, and we shall not hesitate to bring our great power to your aid. We all wish for the same result, for love to be made fully manifest. Ask for our help, beloved, and all shall benefit. I'm just going to repeat this part here. We all wish for the same result, for love to be made fully manifest. Ask for our help, beloved, and all shall benefit. And it's like the Divine Masculine wants this also, guys. One of the simplest and most powerful spiritual techniques available to everyone is to ask for help each day from the guidance that loves you unconditionally. You may have a clear sense of who your guidance is, but more likely than not, you are not so sure. That doesn't matter at all, fortunately enough. It matters to me that I didn't fuck it up that time. We've had this card come out a couple of times. Because the last time, 2 times I've read this card, I've messed up that part. Saying you may not have a clear sense of who your guidance is. But it says you may have a clear sense of who your guidance is, but more likely than not, you are not so sure. And that doesn't matter at all, fortunately enough. All that is important is that you know that you have a team of higher spiritual guidance that loves you unconditionally, and that their job is to help you fulfill your divine destiny on planet Earth. Now that may sound self-indulgent, but in truth, when you succeed spiritually, everyone on Earth benefits. Higher spiritual guidance operates on a win-win basis. Whatever you ask your higher guidance for assistance with will benefit the entire human race. As Mother Mary has the spiritual goal of liberating all beings, she very much wants you to connect not only with her, but with your entire team of spiritual guides. It matters not whether those guides are tribal elders. That's interesting, isn't it? So it matters not whether those guides are tribal elders from other lifetimes or star beings that resonate at the level of unconditional love, or angels or ascended masters, or more than likely a combination of some or all of these. What matters is that you get into the divinely helpful habit of daily requests for assistance. We live in a free will universe. And although there are literally legions of angels and other spiritual guides awaiting our call, until we ask, they are not empowered to act. Our Lady of the Star Blossom comes to us with various messages. Firstly, she lets us know that we do have a team of spiritual guidance that wishes to assist us, that knows of our struggles and can see a way to help. She reminds us that we need to ask for this help daily. You can do so simply through the healing process and affirmation for this oracle. Our Lady of the Star Blossom also brings healing of an old wound of separation. We may have been conditioned to believe that our personal success could only come at the cost of the happiness or comfort of others. Perhaps we have felt pressured or undermined by those that purport to love us and yet want to hold us back from our spiritual growth because they are scared of their own spiritual path, scared of change or of becoming uncomfortable. Perhaps they threaten to leave us if we become too spiritual or weird, or perhaps they are far more subtle about their disapproval of our spiritual path. Perhaps they try to shame us if we do not have the house cleaned when they would like, or because we have asked the children to make their own lunches in the morning while we are meditating. Our Lady of the Star Blossom tells us that no matter whether others may like it at first or ever, when we grow spiritually, everyone benefits. She asks you to surrender any hesitation about your spiritual growth and embrace it wholeheartedly. She asks you to call upon her and your guidance to help you and your loved ones walk the divine path that we are all on with more loving trust and grace. She asks you to not feel ashamed or guilty for having a need for spiritual growth. She asks you to call for help and to let her and your entire team of guidance do their job, which is to help you grow and heal, so that everyone, even your resistant loved ones, can benefit. If you have recently connected with spiritual guidance more consciously, or think that your spiritual communication abilities might be opening up, this oracle is confirmation of the truth of these intuitions. If you have been pondering on the identity of one of your guides, this oracle is confirmation that your thoughts are heard. It is helpful. If it is helpful, the identity will be shared with you as a name or some other identifier, such as a spiritual calling card, a fragrance in the air, a sound, a feather or colour which you sense represents that guide. And if you are wondering if your guidance is trying to reach you, if the universe is trying to tell you something, because you keep hearing a certain phrase or the lyrics of a song are playing in your head, then this oracle is confirmation that if this message is loving and helpful, then yes, it is from your guidance. If it is a fearful message or feeling of foreboding, this oracle comes with a message that you are to surrender this to Our Lady of the Star Blossom and allow for healing to occur and to pray to your guidance using the following healing process. Okay, let's finish with this healing process and affirmation, guys. Find a place where you can be undisturbed for a few moments and say the following prayer, either quietly in your mind or, when possible, out loud. I call on the guidance that loves me unconditionally, and I ask for your protection, help, intervention, and assistance in all ways that will benefit me and support my spiritual growth. Thank you. You can say this prayer every morning before rising and every evening before retiring. Finish your healing process with this affirmation. Our Lady of the Star Blossom, Mother Mary, and all of my higher spiritual guidance who love me unconditionally, help me now and always. Always and forever, they say. Guys, there's your Sunday service. I will catch up with you soon. Have a fantastic day. Take on board the guidance that was shared today. If you'd like your own reading, then details in the description box. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.